Hello, 1, 2, 3, check. 1, 2, 3, check. Microphone check. Microphone check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello, 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 hello. Okay. So the ball is on the table. This is also a noun. That is also a noun. And where this noun is placed here. Okay, one noun is placed on another noun. So this noun is called another noun. Okay, so and the word by which we are telling the position of one noun to another noun, that is called preposition. Okay, preposition means the position of a noun onto the other noun, that is called a preposition. And preposition can join other parts of speeches also. Suppose he is fond of tea. Okay, he is fond of tea. So he is pronoun, we know. Preposition can join noun to pronoun also, that we are coming after this. Pronoun and fond of. We know of is a preposition. Okay, and tea here is adjective. T here is adjective. So preposition can join one noun to another noun. Suppose I am not writing he here. Suppose I am writing Ram is fond of tea. Okay, Ram is a noun and fond of we know of is a preposition and tea here is adjective. Okay, so noun to another adjective. Okay, and in the third example, suppose if I write he has jumped off the pool. Okay, he has jumped off the pool. Jumped off. Jumped is a verb. Preposition is off. So here we can write, let us rub the pronoun. Sam has jumped off the pool. So here we can say that the preposition is added with a verb. Okay, preposition is added with a verb. So in three ways we can use preposition. Okay, noun on another noun, noun with an adjective, and preposition adding with verb. Okay. So now, have you written? Completed? Achha, now we will sort out which are the prepositions we can say. Okay, which are the prepositions? Preposition words. Suppose on, in, then up, over, above, then onward, towards, forward, backward. Or you see, they are whenever they are used in a sentence, these words will tell about the position of the noun. Okay, it means position of the subject also. And what are more? Into, in, onto, on I have written up to, then at, around, and etc. So whenever we go on solving the examples, then we'll see many more prepositions like that. So these are the prepositions. Okay. So basically, let us go with this preposition: in and into, on and onto, this, up and up to. There is a basic means there is a baseline difference. What is the meaning of in and what is the meaning of into? Can anybody tell? Can you tell me what is the meaning of in? Suppose we say if we use this preposition in a sentence, what we will express with the word in? What we will say? Acha, I'm telling you. He is in the field. He is in the field. Okay? Means what? He is not inside the field. He is just over the field, standing over the field, but he is in the field. Means within the surrounding of the field. He jumped into the river. He jumped into the river. Now, with this sentence, what we can understand? Into the river means whenever he jumped, he has gone deep into the river. So, that is the basic difference of in and into. Okay. We say no, get inside the bus. Inside the bus. Do we use this sentence in our regular life, in our daily life? Get inside the bus. We can write get into the bus also. So both are same. Means into the bus means within the bus, and in means over or on the top of the anything, but within the surrounding. Okay, that is the basic difference between in and into. In the same way, on and onto. On, there is a ball on the top of the wall. There is a ball on top of the wall. On top of the wall means it's just the position of the wall is on. Means on means it is not moving. Okay, but whenever we say means whenever we say the ball is onto the basket means it is moving around the basket, it is not getting inside. So this is the basic difference. Whenever we say on top of the wall means it is just stayed. Okay, it is not moving. But whenever we say the ball is onto the basket, that means it is not, it has not got inside, and it is not means the position of the ball is not properly, it is not sitting, but it is moving. So whenever we say anything into, onto, or up to, then we means reassure ourselves in this way that the thing is moving. It is not means it is the position is not static. The position is moving. It's moving. Okay. Acha. Same. Acha. Another basic difference is up, over, and above. Okay, these three are prepositions. Okay, up, over, and above. These three are prepositions. Okay, so up, above, and over. Let me start with the third one, over. Okay. Achha. See, the aeroplane is flying over the bridge. Both are means all these having the same meaning. Up means top, above also top, over also top, and on is also top. One more I am adding. On is also top. So over means the aeroplane is flying over the bridge, means it is not static, it is moving, flying over across the bridge. It is going from one way to another. So it is not static and it is just crossing over the bridge, means crossing the bridge. It is telling about this. So the aeroplane is high, the position is means from the land is very high, and it is not static, it is just moving. Not moving means not in a particular place, it is moving from one place to another. That is the meaning of over, moving from one place to another, and the placement is on the top. Okay. Then I am going for above. The fan is moving above our head. Okay, now you see the position of the fan. The position of the fan, it is also moving. The aeroplane, as I said, the aeroplane was moving. In the same way, the fan is also moving. But the difference, what is the difference between this? Yes, it is just here, it is fixed, but aeroplane is not fixed. Okay, aeroplane is not fixed, but the fan is fixed. So whenever fan is moving, it is on our head and it is just moving, but it is not touching our head. Okay, there is a particular difference between fan and our head. So that is the difference between over, above. Okay, and up also. Up means high above. One famous line is there, no? Up above the sky, up above the sky, like a diamond in the what is the twinkle twinkle little star, how I wonder what you are? Yes, up above the world, so high. The world, so high. Here you see, for giving means too much exaggeration, the poet has used up and above also. Okay, the sky is up above. It is on the top and above. It is not touching also. But whenever we come into this word on means something which is tangible, touching. Whenever we say the ball is on the table, the ball is on the table means the ball is touching the table. The ball is touching the table. So whenever anything is touching and on the top of something, then we call it, we tell this, or we express it with the word on. Whenever something is crossing over our head, then we use over. Whenever something is on the top of our head, but it is not touching and it is not moving also, it is just fixed, then we use above. Okay, and up we use for the exaggeration or putting a particular kind of means what I can say, whenever we exaggerate anything, okay, then we use up. Okay, with up and along with the other words which are used for exaggerating a word or a sentence. Next difference is we use it actually in daily life or basically for exam purpose. Whatever prepositions are used most, those prepositions I am telling you first. Otherwise, so you know around, surround, how these are used, we know it very well. But these are the subtle things which you have to understand whenever you are going to use it in your competitive exams. Because in English, you will get 2 or 3 marks prepositions you will get in the exam. Acha. What is the basic difference between since and for? Do you know? You forgot. Actually, we know everything. Due to our revision, we forget. And forgetting and not knowing is the same thing only. That's why revision is required. That's why means every chapter is being repeated many times. It has been repeated. Acha. Since means point of time. For means period of time. Okay, and from we know, from also period of time. Okay, point of time means a particular date, particular day, particular year has to be mentioned. Suppose in 1996, then sorry, since 1996, since Monday, since January. Okay, particular timing since 1996 or since 5 p.m. Okay, for time we can use since 5 p.m. Then for these words, suppose for few hours. See, particularly the date, sorry, the time is not mentioned. For few hours. Then for 10 years. YEARS. For 5 days. Then for 5 months. I hope you have understood the difference between since and for. Since and for, basic difference is you have to use a subtle point of time, particularly from when, from which day it has started. And whenever we will go for, I am ill for 5 days. Okay, like that we use. And from, though we know, from is also a period of time, from to. This is very means easy thing. From this, from Monday to Wednesday, like that we use. Okay. We know the use of at and in. At means small places, in means big city. Then for time, showing time, suppose at 5 p.m. Okay, for time, this is a place, time. Okay, at. In, suppose mentioning of an year in 2023. Okay, at, in. On, we use it for mentioning the days. Suppose on Tuesday. Okay, so like that we use at, in, on. And whenever we go for using it in means in different ways, then we will see that how differently they can be used. And this will be means whenever you go on practicing these prepositions, then you will find the different types of uses. Okay, in English grammar we see that whenever we go for practicing any chapter, we find that exceptions are there. Everywhere exceptions are there. Next, we'll go for appropriate prepositions. what is this appropriate preposition? Actually, appropriate preposition is such kind of preposition which are used with the verbs, and for particularly that verb only that preposition will be used. Suppose, first of all, I am telling you fond of. We use it, na? Frequently we use it. So fond always take of. Whenever it is used, I am fond of. Then then abide by. These are the common prepositions, means appropriate prepositions we use. Abide by. Then number 3, accused of. Accused of. Then acquainted. Acquainted with. These are having particular meanings also. Okay, acquainted means I am well familiar with. Acquainted with. Then in accordance with. See here, 2 prepositions are used. In accordance with. Okay. Then away from. In addition. In addition to. 7 number last I have given, no? By dint of. Then on behalf of. This I have given in addition to. Earlier I have given. No? Actually, these are the examples I have given. You will find a list in the English grammar book or else in the Google. You will find the appropriate preposition. The list of appropriate preposition you will get. Okay. 8th one is by dint of. Dint, D-I-N-T. By dint of. So many are there. In case of, owing to, in order to, in course of, many are there. You will get it in any grammar book or in any, because if I go on giving you all these things, it will not be completed. So many prepositions, appropriate prepositions are there in the grammar book. There is a list, and in the Google also you will find. Okay, now I will give you exercise to do, so that if any flaw is there, you could understand that where the flaw is going to be happen whenever you are going to take any exam. Okay, I'll give you exercise. Let us solve the exercises first, because whenever you practice anything, you will be perfect more. I'm writing because online students are also there. Okay, whatever I'm writing, you also write it down, and later on 10-10 I will give, and 10-10 we'll go for solving it. Okay. Acha, only 5 has been placed here. So first of all, let us solve the 5 one, and next 5 I'll give after that. 5 minutes, solve it. Complete. Just a minute. We'll solve together. Okay. Firstly, the first sentence is the dog ran dash the road. What you have written? Dog in the road. Acha. If the option is given in, on, along. Okay. So we will take the option along from here. Will not use on, will not use in. Okay. Because whenever we do any activity on the road, or we are just not, I said that whenever anything is static, then we use on. So on will not be used here. So along, when we the river, sorry, the beach is along the river. We don't say this. So the dog, whenever it is running, it is not running in means in the heart of means what I can say. The dog is not running in means within the vehicles. It is taking a side. Either side it is taking and it is running. So we use along. Most appropriate preposition is along. Along the road. The dog ran along the road, because along the road means by the side of the road. Okay. The river flows. Can river flow over the bridge? Yes, the river flows under the bridge. Over the bridge, over means up. Yes, it is under the bridge. I hope those who are sitting online, you also might have been understanding whatever I am discussing here in the class. So question number 3 is, work was done, yes, in haste. In haste is an appropriate preposition. Okay, appropriate preposition. Okay, in haste is an appropriate preposition. Next, I am fond, everyone knows, yes, fond of. Fond always is used with of. Okay, and he goes, yes, on Sunday to church, towards church. Okay, so he goes on Sunday to church. Why you will not write in here? Because this is a motion, no. He goes to church, motion. Whenever, where he is now, he is in the church, we can say. Okay, whether he is running in the church, sitting or praying in the church, that is a different thing. But here what we have got? We have got that it's a motion. Okay, so that's why he is running, sorry, he is going to church. Okay, next. So one thing I want to tell you here. See, both these sentences are same, but there is a basic difference. When you are going, when you have any purpose to go somewhere, then you use this one, to the hospital. Okay, because to is mentioned here, preposition is mentioned, that's why I am telling that when he is going purposefully in a particular place, then we will use the before preposition. But whenever there is no purpose, he went to hospital, we don't know what is the purpose. Okay, so there you will not be using the you will not be using any article over here. Okay, always remember this, to hospital without purpose, to the hospital means there is a purpose. Okay, next 5 sentences. take 5 minutes to solve this. Done. What is the first one? No. Died. Yes, died for his country. Okay. So in the I'm going a little bit in the next slide. Again, I'll come back. Died for we have written, no? Then died of is there. Died from his is there. Died by is there. Died on is there. So there are particular purposes of using preposition with the verb died. Okay, died for means patriotism. Patriotism or related to something not related to a person. It's not personal. Died of means suppose you have written died for his country, died for his nation like that. Died of means if a person died by any disease, okay, died of cancer, okay, any disease, then we use. Died from means any second instrument, okay, suppose died from starvation, any second purpose, okay, the purpose is related to the oh, died from, I'm writing here starvation or from injury, second cause that has been means this person has got a second cause to die, okay. Died by means suppose somebody is committing died by sorry, gunshot, an instrument, died by an instrument, gunshot or as died by committing suicide. Okay. Then died on. Died on means died on which day? Means on, suppose June 23. Okay. These are the basic things for using died with several prepositions. Keep on, means always you remember this, because these things are very important. They mostly they come in the exam. So the steam engine was invented by, that's the correct one, by the burglar jumped off the compound wall. Jumped off, getting into somewhere. Jumped off means on the top, he has jumped, but jumped over, yes, because from somewhere he was just crossing, yes. Jump off means suppose jumped off the 7th floor, just getting in means you are just going straight way down, but here it is not telling the straight way he was getting down, it's just over, yes, jumping over. The village was destroyed by fire. So what is that? What is that? Remember, sorry, think. What is that for me? If you don't get option, you can write for. But the appropriate one is what is that to me? To me. Okay. What is that to me? We'll go to the next 10. My handwriting is clear. Okay. Done. It cannot be done without offense. Without offense, yeah. It cannot be done without offense. And here, question number 12. Yes, in Urdu. Yes. Next, the leave they under the same roof. Roof is on the top. We live under the roof. Yes. I have, if I write in the same room, RWM, then it will be in the room, the same room. I have not seen him, yes, since Monday last. Another one, I have known him for a long time. Very good. Okay. Now, I am telling you about some prepositions which are used as adverbs at one time and prepositions also. Means same words are used as an adverb and as preposition also. Whenever the sentences are taking nouns after the preposition, then it is being called as a preposition. But when they are not used with the nouns, then they are called adverbs. Let me write the examples first, and after that we will explain. Okay, let me write the examples. These are the adverbial uses. Now I am writing the preposition. First, we will identify which are the prepositions from this column. Don't loiter about the street. This is the first sentence. Which is the preposition here? Which word is the preposition here? Word. Which word? Don't loiter about the streets. 5 words are here. Which one is the preposition? The is an article. About, yes. About. Achha. Next, I came the day before yesterday. Which one? Before. Next sentence, is he in his room? Hmm. The book lies on the table. Yes. After a month, he returned. Which one? Return, month return. Okay, you are telling, but it should be clear to you why these cannot be preposition. Month means what? What? Which words we tell that these are can be months? Months means which words? You tell me. Yeah, these are what? These are position of a thing or the names of a thing. Position. January is a position or January is a name? It's in the calendar. Yes, January is a name or January is a position. I just want to know this. January is a position. Yes, January is a name of a month. So month is common, such as girl is common. Your name is Shudipta is January and girl is the month. Okay, means month is a common noun and January is the proper noun. You are proper, but girl is means girl is common. So month here is a noun. You got my point. So month cannot be a preposition. And return. Return means what? The word return is used when? Suppose, what is the meaning of return? You tell me. Are coming means some person are coming back. Is it called the position or is it called moving or action, something like going into verb? Okay, so now return and month, leave, return and month, which words among after a and he will be the yes, you are going right. Yes, after a month. After here it is telling about any position or any kind of time, preposition of time. Okay, so here we have got the preposition. Okay, why we will say these are prepositions? I am telling you. Don't loiter about the street. Where not to loiter? Street. Directly it is told, noun. And we know that whenever a word is telling about the position of a noun or position of another, position of an adjective or position of a verb, is added with the verb, they are called prepositions. So that's why about is used before a noun. So that's why it is a preposition. But here you go in this sentence. Go and run about. Are you finding any noun in this sentence, in the first sentence? Go and run about. Go and run about. Are you finding any noun here after the preposition? If we say about is a preposition, we know about is a word which is called preposition. But we are getting noun here after about or before about. We are getting any noun here. So whenever we don't get any noun in a sentence, but a preposition is used, we say it, this is used as an adverb. Got my point? Whenever we will get a noun with the preposition, actual word, then we will say it as a preposition, but the same word will be converting into adverb whenever it is used without a noun. Let us come to the next sentence. I came the day before yesterday. When did I came? You said that before is a preposition. Okay. Why before is a preposition? Yesterday means what? Yesterday means time, specific time. So we know that a preposition can be used with an adjective or an adverb. Okay. With an adjective or an adverb or a noun, another noun or verb. Anything. So before yesterday is an adverb. So that's why it is called preposition. And now let us go here. I could not come before. Before here directly telling about the time. Not means not used with a verb, not used with an adjective, not used with an adverb. Noun is already not there. So we use it as an adverb. We know it as an adverb. So whenever adverb means a prepositional word is converted into adverb, you will not get other things here. Suppose noun or adjective or adverb, these kinds of things you will not get here. Okay, let us come to the next sentence. Is he in his room? So you said that in is preposition. Why have we said that in is a preposition here? Is he in his room? His room is what? His is pronoun and room is what? Room is the name of a place. So we got a noun. We'll just search the noun or other adjective or adverb, whether these are there in the sentences or not. Okay, we got the noun here. That's why in has become an preposition. And here, has he come in? In is the place directly. It is not taken the help of a noun or any adjective or adverb or any verb to express its means meaning. So that's why it has become a adverb. Okay, it has become an adverb. Next is the book lies on the table. The book lies on the table. We said that on. Now you explain why on can be a preposition here. Will be a preposition here. Just tell me. Three I have explained why preposition it will be. The book lies on the table. Yes, yes, you are going right. Yes. Verb. Oh. So you got the noun here after the preposition. Directly we'll say that you have got the noun here after the preposition, which is adding both the nouns. Okay, so but here you just see, let us move on. Move on is also what? A motion. It is telling about the motion. And after that, no noun, no nothing is there. And these are not this word on here is not joining anything. So that's why on become an adverb. So actually these things you should remember because these things may come. Use of adverb, use of preposition. This is also very important. His father. Next is after a month he returned. You just see, after we say that after is a preposition with the perfect rationality. Why it has become preposition? You only say it on your own. Because firstly you said month. We know that month is the noun. It has gone to noun. And return you also said, but return is a action thing or movement. The movement means any movement word or any action word will go to verb. Okay. So he we know that it's a pronoun. A we know that it is an article. So after a month we got noun here, and before a noun we got one word after. Means what? The position also. Before, after. These are position, no? Stand before him or stand after these girls. Okay. Like that. So after we got the noun also. That's why after becomes a preposition. Here you see his father arrived soon after. So here after is telling about the time directly without means adding with the noun or adjective or adverb, something like that. So always remember, basically whenever the mention of a noun is not there in the sentence, then it will be converted into adverb. Directly this word will tell you about any time, about any place, about any position. Here in this adverb position. Okay? Correct. Let us go to the next 5 sentences. How many I have given? 10, no? Now 15. 15. Yes. Dash spilt milk. Spilt. Spilt. Complete. Giving them 2 minutes also. The students are there also. Either side we have students, offline and offline, online both. 2 more minutes for them. Okay. So first one is it is 10 o'clock. No, it will be by my watch. By my watch. Always remember, in my watch, it will not be the exact preposition. So you will write by my watch. And then do not cry. Spilt means fallen, which has just fallen and spread on the floor. Achha, there is a particular appropriate preposition, cry over. Cry over is an appropriate preposition. Okay, cry over means the meaning of cry over is lamenting. Lamenting on something. Suppose we say, no, I leave this thing. Don't think of all this thing and don't lament over it. Okay, so don't cry over spilt milk, because the thing which has been done, spilt, means it has fallen into the floor. It is not again usable or drinkable. The public are cautious against the pickpockets. Against. From also, if the option is not given, from also you can write this is correct. Somewhere it is correct, but the more appropriate is cautious against. Then they drove, yes, from Mumbai to Pune. Then I am tired, yes, I am tired of walking. Okay. Last 5 for today, I'm giving you. Done. I have given the easy one right now, isn't it? Achha, silkworms feed, feed on. No, from feed, from it is not there. He feeds on. Okay, means something which is edible for the livelihood. So feed always will be, this is appropriate preposition. Feed is used with on. Okay, next is Pavlova excels. Yes, excels in dancing. Ashoka is worthy. Yes, worthy of remembrance. Alcohol is injurious. No, to health. Then my brother is weak. Yes, in mathematics. Acha. One more thing, just I want to add here. Just whenever I was writing, you just made a little bit confused expression. What is the difference between in my watch and by my watch? Isn't it? You had a question, I think. Why it is not in my watch? Why it is on? No, why I say it by my watch? Yes. Inside. Yes. 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 But by my watch, the meaning is according to the time of my watch. The time of the watch varies from person to person. So, by my watch, according to the time of my watch. Okay, we use it. And on my watch, we can write on my watch, because the time is inside, we know, but the watch is on my wrist. It is not inside my wrist. So, we can write on my watch also. But in my watch is wrong. In my watch it means inside the wrist of my body. Okay, so this will be the wrong English. In my watch we will not write. Either we will write by my watch, it is the perfect one according to the time of my watch, or on my watch we can also write. But whenever this thing is given, preferable answer is by. Okay, understood? I hope that the chapter is almost clear. Few portions are still left, which we will clarify day by day. Okay, because this is a language. No, whenever we are going to read any language, it does mean that we are going to read the particular structure of that language, and it is very difficult. Sometimes we know that those who are studying Bengali, Hindi as well as English, means half knowledge is there mostly. So they are ignorant of learning the language, basically the basic things. So we should be getting clear about the basic things of the language. Okay. So whenever we go for reading go for practicing many lessons, or sorry, many sentences, then it will be clarified. Okay. So I think no confusion is there. If you have any confusion, any question, you can ask me. Feed on, yes. Appropriate preposition, yes. See, appropriate preposition, you have means different meanings also somewhere. Okay, acquainted to, somewhere it might be used acquainted in also, but there is a difference of meaning. Okay. Yes. Yes, jumped over. Jumped off means from the 7th floor or the first floor, getting. No, not floor is given, but straight away. Whenever jumping off means that straight away it is jumping off and falling down. Yes, jump means where? From the down to high you are going, na? So jumping off means straight away. Okay, so jumping off, this is the meaning of jump off. Okay, so if any queries are there, you can ask me later also. And after going home, you may find some more examples which is different from these examples whichever I have given. So we will be clarifying all these things. Okay. So I hope those who are taking my online class, you might be clear about the lesson today. As we have practiced more, we have learned more, we have revised more. So we will learn day by day the prepositions, because preposition is a bit tricky to answer the question, because sometimes we get confused with the same words. Okay, with the same words and same meaning. So whenever we will practice more, we will be clarifying more. Okay, thank you for listening to my class patiently. Thank you and have a nice day ahead. Thank you. You have another class? Modern history. Then you sit back.